The situation right now with this pandemic is kind of crazy because it has a lot of people feeling isolated and a lot of people feeling alone, and they may not necessarily feel like they have anyone around to support them, which is why I like having a dog around, because he keeps me company and he makes me feel like I'm not alone in this and that we're going through this together. And he's always happy and smiling every morning when we wake up, so that makes me feel better and it helps me start my day on the right foot. My name is Derek Alexander. I'm a senior at Texas Tech University, and I'm originally from Houston, Texas. Growing up in Houston was great. My family lived on a lot of land, so we always had places to play outside. We always had lots of animals around, and specifically had lots of pets and lots of dogs. I've always wanted my own dog ever since I was a little kid, and specifically I've always wanted a German Shepherd. I love having dogs around, and I think of them as another member of my family. About 2 months ago, I was sitting outside on my front porch, and it happened to be raining that night. And I looked over, and this German Shepherd puppy was running down the street, and I was just sitting there, and he kind of approached me and was looking very skinny and very tired. So I brought him some food and a little bowl of water, and he ate and drank that immediately, and then he kind of just passed out from exhaustion. I think he was also pretty frightened as it was a pretty stormy night. So the next morning, after I gave him some food and water, I decided to take him to a vet. They had told me that he was about 10 pounds underweight. He weighed about 70 pounds and he needed to weigh 80 to 85 pounds. And they discovered that he also had a really big cut on his leg. And then they also tested him, and he tested positive for heartworms, which was pretty troubling. They did find out that he had a microchip. However, when they called the owner had said that he couldn't take care of him anymore, and so he kind of just left him on the street, which was sad to hear, but it made me feel like he came to me for a specific reason, and from that moment I knew that I just had to keep him. I decided to name him Sully after my favorite Monsters, Inc. character, James P. Sullivan. I feel like the name really fits him, and he kind of has the same characteristics as Sully from the movie. Sully really is a great dog because he's very intelligent, he's really loyal, he's very curious about a lot of things, and he always wants to be in the kitchen when I'm cooking. Some of my favorite things about Sully are that he is very easy to train. We have a lot of fun trying to learn new tricks and being outdoors and stuff like that. He always wakes me up every morning at 9 a.m. standing over me, wagging his tail, ready to start the day. And he always wants to play. Our normal routine has changed a little bit during this pandemic. However, I have found that I do have more time with him during the day. So in the mornings, I like to take him for a little walk. And then when we come back, I usually do any schoolwork that I have. And then we eat lunch. And in the afternoon, I take him for another walk before I finally feed him for dinner. And then we usually lay on the couch and watch ESPN or watch a Netflix show. Having Sully makes me feel really great. Every morning he greets me with a smile and wagging his tail, so that I just know from that moment on it's going to be a good day. When I go to class and when I go to work, I look forward to coming home to him. He's always happy to see me, and I'm always happy to see him. I would love to get another dog sometime in the future. Sully definitely needs a friend, someone to play with, but I just don't have the money right now. But through my experience, I would definitely want to get another German Shepherd just because Sully's been such a great dog, and I've really formed a really close bond with him that I don't see myself forming with another kind of dog. Being a college student and having a dog can be challenging at times, but I'm very excited to see us grow up together. He is still a puppy, and I'm looking forward to going through my 20s, having him, and seeing all the adventures and explorations that we can have together. It's important to foster animals and to take in animals who maybe don't have a home right now. I think it's a great decision. It's probably the best decision that I've ever made to keep him. And I think any dog or any pet can benefit your life greatly if you treat them with the proper care. Everyone deserves to have a companion like Sully. I love him so much, and I can't imagine my life without him.